Donald Trump has traumatized Americans so much that they're willing to go back to bad because right now, you know, mediocre is better than bad. So people would rather have mediocre. And I understand that too. But I just really am curious as to like white poor people who've been struggling under both administrations as well. Like what is exactly do you want to go back to? Just feeling like you're better than black people? Is
Well, at
that
least
all
they
you?
got something, I guess.
Yeah, back to sharecropper days, like that's
Jeez.
so for me, that's like so when people say they want to get back to normal, I do think we need a revolution. I think that we have been complacent for so long that these politicians have mounted us in a way. They're so negotiable. They've been getting paid for so long that we are sitting around here cheering them on, and people are really poor people fighting for tax breaks for the rich.
Right.
Like I feel like we're in the Hunger Games for real. Like we really have reached the point of being, I don't know, a confederacy of dunces.
I think we've been that for a while. And to make it clear, people that are then worried, like, oh no, but I just mean like as far as functioning of government or having a leader who'll make me feel comforted. I grant you, Bernie is not like Mr. Warm and Cozy, but I assure you, he's gonna get up there and in a broken, overly Jewish accent say, "We're gonna take care of you. We're gonna get it done." You might not leave the speech like breathing slower, yoga wise, but you're gonna get the things you need. People are so much more affected by flash over substance. It's been our problem for so long.
Oh yeah, and I also think, Ben, to be honest, I think there's some anti-Semitism in that. Like I
Yeah.
think that a lot of white Americans see Bernie as radical, but they see him as this Jewish old man, and he's going to bring his Jewishness to. I've heard it in conversations, and I've heard people say that when you see the sexism and you see the racism, you got to be honest about the anti-Semitism as well. And I think
Mm.
that there has something to do with, the the like it's in there, and I think people are dishonest about that.
Yeah, look, America had three Jewish options this go round: Bernie, Marianne Williamson, and Ben Glebe, and they said no to all three.
Yeah.
Not cool.
And you know what? All three of you were all fighting for the common man.
Yeah, exactly right.
Negotiable, trying to make a better place, and the things that were being said about all three of the Jews are like, you guys are some campy individuals with this idea. It's amazing to me
Yeah.
how wanting equality and fighting for the average man is a lofty idea now. Like you're out of your mind because I mean, that shit is, they made Marianne Williamson seem like a complete kook, but I'm like, I listened to Nelson Mandela quoted Marianne Williamson when he was free.
Right.
That speech was hers, not his. Like
Right.
people to know that, I just think that it's so sad that the indoctrination of people is so deep now that they think it's ridiculous that you don't want us to be in debt for the rest of our lives when we graduate from college.
Yeah,
And I
exactly right. And it's like, don't take my campaign seriously. I'm the one that was in Puerto Rico on the 2 year anniversary of Hurricane Maria. You set me up with a friend of yours when we were out
yeah.
there to try to bring attention to the fact that these are American citizens. Why are we ever treating anybody, let alone American citizens, like second class human beings?
Yep, that's radical, Ben. What are you doing? That's very radical.
Thank you for speaking and performing at my campaign launch, too. That meant a lot to me.
I believe in you. I believe you. First of all, I think you're funny. I think you are. I think that the leader of our country has to have a sense of humor. For so long, we've made these people these caricatures, these serious, unapproachable human beings
Right.
that doesn't work anymore. I think you're smart. You're informed. I think that you approach things lightheartedly. Everything, Donald Trump we all got PTSD, mass hysteria, we got trauma, anxiety. It's constant. And I don't think that anybody should lead that way. And I really believe that you're informed and you really just because you're a stand-up comedian doesn't mean that you don't know what you're talking about. And so I only support the things that I believe in.
I love you. I'm back in the race after those words. Thank you so much.
Last week